So we've got these to sort out. Not too much of a problem, but obviously it's going to take space and shelving, and we're in the middle of, we've done that bit in the middle. To finish it, we've really got to finish this. Bring that, it's 6 foot, and each cupboard is 6 foot. Okay, we've got one good plank left, which I know is an 8 footer. So how are we going to handle this? How are we going to handle this? Well, first of all, let's see what we're facing. Let's measure, see if that's going to fit. We've got to find 6 foot somewhere. So let's, I think that was 3 foot something. So let's, hold on, measure that. From there to there. Come on, wobbly. Ooh, just under. So actually, that's got to come over with 2 inches. Yeah, we're 2 inches short of 3 foot there. So it's going to come this way. So that means we've got to find now 3 foot and 3 inches here, this way. I haven't actually measured it. So let me just change hands. Let me stretch that across. Are we going to be lucky? I mean, we can if we have to. There's 3 foot and 2 inches. Oh, I think it's going to work. Yeah, because we've got 4, 5. We've got 5 foot there, look. Oh, no, I tell a lie, because that cupboard's there. We're going to, it's not the gap, it's the, we're not looking at the gap, are we? We're looking at the, from the end of there to there. Oh, it's not going to fit. There's another 2 inches short there. We have got the option of flying over the top of this. How many inches is that? There's the 4 inches we need. How lucky is that? The 4 inches we need is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 inches to play with. Well, plus the, no, we'll measure from there. 5 inches. So we've got 5 inches there. Here's the first shortage of 3 foot. So we've used up 1.5. No, we've used up 2 inches there. So we've got 3 inches spare there. If we cut this and go over it. Yeah. We've got 3 inches spare. And that 3 inches is going to go here, I think. Hold on. 3 inches. Oh, to the wood. Hold on. Come on, Mr. Tape Measure. Stay still. Right. Oh, just going to make it. We're very lucky. So, okay. So we've established it's going to fit. We know that's got to be a ledge, but it's up against the wall. So are we going to make ourselves a solid frame and sit the unit on it? Sit the unit on it, are we? Or are we just going to make a bit of Tech-Dexy and screw it in? So it's going to be it could be a lot of weight. And there won't be much left of this, but it's on the board anyway, so let's not worry about that. So we've got 3 foot there, haven't we? And we've got 3 foot odd here, and that's 8 foot. So are we going to come off this and go along? But we've got to fly. We know now, as we did with this one, do you remember? We cut that off, didn't we? Went over the top. We're going to have to do the same here. We're going to have to bring that, which is actually going to make it look nicer, actually, isn't it? So we've got to cut this Yeah, chop that, go over the top of that. Yeah, so now what we're going to do with the wood, are we going to make, will this one piece slide across to here? And where will it make the joint? Where will it make the bridge? Because, you know, you're on top of stuff, things balance, don't they? Or are we just going to put a separate stretch from over there? We'll have to trim that down as well. Take the whole thing off, trim it down to there. Yeah. So that turn it into a straight deck. Yeah. And we've got, so we need to, same again here. What is the weight going to do? Well, we can always put a plate under here. Spread that around. And then, ooh, these are at 2 different angles, aren't they? So, we'll find, when we put the ledge on here, we'll find that out. And you remember we got those steel corners, didn't we? So that will bolt into that, which will make that a steel corner. A little bit more complicated than I thought, but not really too complicated. Just gotta, you know, measure twice, cut once. There's no room for error now, is there? Because if we make it too short, we've only got 1 plank. We can't make any mistakes. We cannot make any mistakes. If that's 8 foot, 8 foot, have we got 4 foot here? Let's have a look. Are we going to get 2 4-foot bits out of it? We're just going to have to make it. There's 5 foot there, look. Oof. We're going to need 4.5 foot there. Well, more than that, nearly 5 foot. So there's 5 foot there. 5. We're going to leave this 3 foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is way more than 3 foot. Oh. So that 1 plank isn't going to do. That 1 plank isn't, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'd like to do it in 1 plank all the way through, but I can always do it in 2 planks. So I think, I was hoping to put 2 planks across the bottom and be done with it. So it's going to be 2 planks and maybe some sort of a joint or a connection in the middle somewhere. That's a bit of a stinker, isn't it? We don't really want it to go much higher. So the height's okay, because there's no point in using these 4x4s. We've got that left. And a few of the bigger planks left to play with. So we can bridge it. You need to know you've got your stuff first before you commit to it. You don't really want to be running out to the timber yard and buying timber and whatever. It's all about making the most of what you've got. Yeah. So, and if that was flush, that would be all right, but we've got this step here. So we're going to use a bigger piece and put a noggin in it, cut this step out on it, or we're just going to put some feet here. I mean, it's not going to hurt it, is it? We could make a good frame up here, couldn't we? That's that sorted. Come across here, level that up, make that match. We really want that to sit on it, don't we? Yeah. We want to come as close as this as possible so the weight transfers down onto here. Yeah. Yeah. And that's got to come back slightly, hasn't it? Has it? I can't remember. Anyway, got to go across the top of there. We'll maintain this one here. All this will slide this way or maybe that way slightly. No, it's going to slide this way. Is this 6 foot? Is there one whole one across here? Where's it gonna join? That's got to come this way. Did we say? Yeah, that's got to come this way. That means the middle of there is going to slide this way. Oh no, something doesn't make sense. Hold on. Hold on. What are we going to do? Oh, that was for the 3 foot, wasn't it? That's even bigger. So no, we're going to put one here. That means that lot's going to slide that way. Yeah, so run that to the end there. Slide this up. And there's going to be one here. But we're going to need to take the top of that one off. That upright. Yeah. You need to think about it and you need to make a plan. And you need to move all the stuff. Don't you put it back again. How many times do we do that in our shed man, caveman, garage man's world? We move stuff to get it out the way. You have to move and do a job before you can move on to the next job that is waiting. Because we need the car back in here, don't we? At a fairly reasonable time. It won't take me long to do this. But there's no point in doing this. And no doubt it's next week there's more stuff. I'm going back up the unit again, so there'll be more stuff to come out. Right, let's talk, more doing. Right, I don't know how much of this I'll be able to record or that you're interested in. But we need to get that up here, don't we? Get this job done, finished. Oh, you don't realise how much stuff you can put in there, because, you know, each little cupboard, you can get the big ones and you can put stuff in them and use them as a cupboard. But if you're just using this system of a tub, so you just grab the handle, you pull it out, each drawer is easy to pull out, or each compartment is just as easy to pull out. Where was that one I was demonstrating you with? Anyway, so you gain them easy access up above, and then you've still got your surface above to put other stuff like your big drawers. Okay, it's a bit bigger, and you're empty, you know, you've got your empty tubs that go up high. So this lot, you wouldn't want them to drop on your head. You'd hurt yourself, or you'd even hurt yourself straining going up that high. But you know, maybe if these were lower, I mean, imagine having a whole wall of them there like that. Oh, and you were much better organised, and you were able to put a label on each one. Yeah, so I reckon a whole stack of these, if you landed on them and you did just a whole row of them, would be fine, or just as fine that way on top of each other as one block. So obviously you can get different ones, slightly bigger doors, slightly wider, slightly different sizes, but if you keep your size uniform, I mean, I say uniform, it doesn't matter. All it has to be is the front that has to be level. So you can get one slightly different sizes. If one measures up, you know, you want to put a bigger one, but it's thinner, or you want to put a bigger one, it's shorter, or fatter, or whatever. So yeah, there's a world of possibilities with these cupboards you can do with. Once you put your mind to it, once you've decided, right. And of course, obviously, you'd have to start with a nice pad, wouldn't you? Nice concrete pad. You couldn't put them in dirt, move. That's what damages them. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm quite pleased in the path that we're taking. That what we're going to make happen, because we'll have all the cupboards above, and then we'll have the space above to put the lighter stuff. You know, we've all got empty boxes, we've all got stuff that you just put away as an empty storage or whatever. So anyway, they're empty. They're on the floor. Oh, and I'm pooped. Right, let's try and remember how we fix these on now. So the next job is take these off and then reevaluate what we're going to do. And of course, dig out this plank that is buried way deep underneath. Show me. Look, make the wife a lazy Susan. You'll not only turn her into a gnome, official gnome painter, you'll also turn her into an official cake maker. You see the homemade lazy Susan? Useful thing, aren't they? Mm. And have you got one in here waiting? Is that it? One there. There's one there. So yeah, was it yesterday? You marzipan the cake. That's the cake cooked.
Cooked the cake last week.
Last week. Marzipaned it yesterday. So you're doing icing and a name, or are you going to wait for that to dry first?
Oh, I've got to wait for that to dry.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, lovely. So buy your wife a lazy Susan this Christmas. Or make it. Yeah, you can't beat a homemade gift, can you?
I'll have to put some cover on it because it's had all sorts on it, isn't it? But
yeah, well, it's all right.
it's on a plate anyway.
Yeah, it's on a plate. It's on a clean surface. And yeah, like I say, it's on the plate. You're going to just about make it.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was sort of a gamble how much I needed. I mean, I know I've got to make some for that one.
Decoration and whatever. And, you know, if you need any plastering doing, if you've got a hole in the wall it needs plastering over, I'm sure I can subcontract Debbie out at a daily rate. Can you do plastering as well, Deb?
I can do anything, mate. Anything you men can do.
One of the reasons you know I'm a fan of these tech screws, don't you? Well, another reason to be a fan of the tech screw is you do something and you don't plan to change it. You make something, you make a set of shelves with what you've got. Here we are. Let me just get a bite on that. I think we're coming backwards with it, aren't we? And look, you can just... Ooh. Ah! Hold on, let me... It's here anyway. Oh, I'm on the steps. I don't want to fall. There's one there, look, to come out. And there's one there to come out. Have we got another? Yeah, we've got another one here to come out. But with these tech screws, they're so easy to just dismantle. That was before. These screw things are fantastic in these cupboards now. I think I put these and these are on the edges because I used them. I put these in with a drill because I didn't have any of the other ones. Come on. We're going to sit on there. It's going to fit, yeah. They are. That's tightening it up. So you can dismantle these tech screws really easily. And look, and you can reuse them. First of all, you can reuse them, but when you're doing a project, always bear in mind, you know, a project is never done, so when you want to dismantle a thing, that would have been a screw, and okay, you might get it in and out again. You may have knackered the screw driving it in, but these tech screws are such a versatile, useful fixing. So let's get these off here now then. So let's see if we can break this one loose. I think we've got one more here. Oh, maybe we haven't. Oh, I think that's it. Pretty sure that is it. Something going up there. Something going upwards. Oh no, it's free. Is it? I think, yeah. Move it. Ooh, it's free. We don't want them to slam down on our fingers, do we? No. Let's see if we can get the thing down. Woohoo! We're well on our way. We're well on our way. What was? Are we still not here? Let's have a look. Yeah, there's one in there, look. One in there. Let's try and bring the washer with it. Yeah. That's right, I've always got holes in my pocket. That's right, Debbie always has to wash my trousers when she puts them in the wash. Oh, nothing on that one. Nothing on this one. Oh, we can move. Oh. That's the trouble with jobs like this. You've just got to watch your equipment. You've got to remember not to make it fall, not to stamp on it, not to accidentally damage your drills. I've done that plenty enough times. Right. We don't need to slam on our fingers. And the fact that the door opens, if you didn't have anything on top, or if you put it slightly back and the door holds up. So anyway, let's have this one away then. This one's on. Right, let's have another look at where we're at and what are we going to do. Where are we at? We've got a bridge across there. Trim that. Pretty good along here, isn't it? Let's have a look at that other one. Let's go over here. Let's have a look. What are we doing here? I think this is going to be the biggest pain. It's getting across from here to there. Obviously we've got to take that down and we cut that and go straight across. Yeah. Anyway, we'll start in one end and we'll work our way across. So first of all, let's do this. We can push everything that way and then double check the size there. Are we going to get away with fitting it in there, or are we going to have to cut that, come across here? And where's it going to land? What's it going to look like? Should look not too bad. Or are we going to have to try and fit, make some sort of a funny shelf in there out of a chunk of wood? Anyway, one step at a time. Ah, look at this. So let's have a look. What measurement are we looking at? Yeah, we're looking at tip there to here. Let's go up the stairs. Let's go and have a look. I think we're going to be all right, you know. I think we're change of plan. Well, no, not a change of plan, but let's go up here. Right, don't come off the steps, you idiot. Right, hold on. Oh, right, let's push this out along there. How many inches are we talking about? I've really got, right from there to there, 55, 56 inches. 56 inches to be sitting on here, I think. And that's to the, there we could put a ledge there or whatever. What do we say, 56? Well, look at this. Look at this. I thought we were going to have to cut some bigger, but look. We've got two of these pieces here. This is that strong redwood stuff. You know, we nearly cut it in half to fit there, did we? And I said, hang on to it. Let's have a look. How many inches you got? 50. 58 inches. Woohoo! We're so lucky. We're so lucky. And this is this good red stuff that we nearly cut into shelving. Look. Good. Thick enough. All right, it's not one, but this is that. If you scrape the surface on this, this is that very, I've been using it for years. I use it for shuttering. Let me see if we've got something to scrape it, show you what's underneath there. I've got a file here somewhere. Hold on a minute. This is definitely that stuff. Do you remember we did we did a little nut and bolt display with it, didn't we? Scrub it and clean it and sand it. So anyway, we're going to use these two planks now then. Oh, that was lucky for us, wasn't it? So the next job is to get myself comfortable. Try and get that splayed in between there and there. And cut that along there so the plank will come and it'll sit in there. Yeah. We started off in the right place, but we ended up in the wrong place, but it doesn't matter. The sat-nav was a bit out of so let's go backwards, backtrack and see if we can improve that. Oh, that's looking better already. It's because I was trying to cut around this, wasn't I? Maybe I should have took that trim off and then cut it, but anyway, we're using that gap down here as a guide. We're going to be okay, you know. We're going to be okay coming back this way. Oh, that's better. That's much better. We can sit on there, but what we're going to do, let's find out what height we have to be for the difference in the plank, and we'll put some support in here. We'll put a Vorbi2 or something in and through here, support that. Let's go and find a piece for that now then. That doesn't look too bad. No. We can do something with that, can't we? Yeah, we can do something with that. So we'll get this nice piece of 4x2 there now. Yeah. And see whatever, where it's got to land. So we can start from here, can't we? And we'll bolt that. Let's put 2 bolts through there. Go through this wood, which will come back out on the inside of the cupboard here. And bolt that together there. Still fairly hidden by the trim. And then we'll be ready to land on this one. It's more than doubled our landing gap, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll be able to land on that. Especially with Reggie's dodgy measuring. So now we've doubled the footprint, the landing for the shelf, which is only a good thing. We've clamped it on, look, inside and out. So we've increased, we're now squashing it together, yeah, which makes it as one strong. And this upright that's here. We've transferred whatever pushes on here will now push on here because of the bolts are squeezing through, and their weight is now going to transfer down here, which is the leg, which is the original leg, which is nice and strong, that isn't going to move. So yeah, I think that's an improvement, and we've got a bit of leeway in the back should we need to, because we don't know how wide we're going yet. I think this will do fine, but anyway, yeah, strengthen it, bolt it together, use the strength of the cupboard alongside the strength of the upright, the leg, which is here, and then transfer this over to here. So bolt it, and again, if we change our mind, we can just unbolt it, can't we? Yeah, so that's made the top of that nice and strong. So let's get over there now. Let's do that side, make a landing for it there. Look at that, this piece fits, and we don't even have to cut it. No, level. Wow, we're so lucky. So what are we going to do here? How are we going to handle this? Anyway, we've marked it. We know where the top is. We know where the top is and it's level. That's going to be these two pieces. We just... Ooh, the shelving gods are shining on us, aren't they? Yeah, so let's get this done. Let's figure out a way to do that. I've got this. I haven't got enough to do two, but this stump is gonna fit there nicely. We could put a stump there, couldn't we? And put a T-piece on the top of it. There's the line where we need to get to. There. What do you think? Fix a single stump. Yeah, because remember, the squareness of the box is going to hold it straight as well when we fix it, because if we follow this line down, there's here, but there's not under here. Look, there's a yeah, I'm tempted just with that 4x2 rather than making a, or 4x4 rather than making a square of it. Just put a single stump on the end there, and then with a bit on the top. Pretty good. It's not going to try and twist, is it? Ooh, and if I do use a stump, I'll have enough room to put fixings on this, you know, the corner piece. Maybe Dexia on this side and that side, hold it in place, maybe. Yeah. So, looking, thinking, looking, searching. There's these. Not quite big enough to do one leg, is it? You'd have to do a 2 legs and a square up above. Loads of fixings. And like I say, it doesn't really... If this shelf came out here, that would be okay. But it doesn't look. So I can't get a... The earliest point we can get a leg is already way inside the... inside there. So I'm thinking, because this sits on there, we could even cut that out, couldn't we? We could get rid of this, go flush to there, and stick a just one stump. I've got that stump, and I've got another stump here as well, slightly bigger. There's one back there somewhere here. There's a bigger stump there, but there's a notch in it. No good. I've got a piece of this, but I don't really want to cut a little piece of that off. No. We could make one out of steel, couldn't we? Have we got enough of this to make? Oh, now we've got this somewhere, haven't we? We've got this, and we could fix. Hold on, I'm thinking. Hold on. Remembering correctly, we got a secret stash of that stuff. We have, haven't we? Oh yeah. Ah, we've got a secret stash of this stuff. One, would you use the stump on that? We've got 3 pieces. 2. We need one more piece. One more piece. Anything in the back there? No. We've got, is that long enough? Oh, probably not long enough. Have we got another piece somewhere? We've got this, haven't we? We've got this. Now that's strong, isn't it? Actually, put that across the top. And the stump underneath maybe. Because that's not tall enough to go up and around and down. I don't think so, don't measure. We need maybe a little bit. Where have we got more of that somewhere? We've got a secret stash of it somewhere. We've got a piece of this. What if we cut that to size? Tech screw that onto the, so there the shelf would land onto that. Then underneath to help that, we could put 2 strips of this, couldn't we? Just sitting underneath, and then fix this into that plank as well. Should be big enough, wide enough, good enough to land on. It's not going to bend this or go heavy on this, because this will be underneath supporting it, and this will have enough fixings in to spread the weight. You know, you can hang it on 2 bolts, but if we're just doing tech screws, all good as they are, you know, loads of them. I think we found our solution. Panic over, we have found our solution. We'll put this here, screw that in there, leave enough room to get these in here, screw that there. That one we'll have to cut short a bit, and that's all we'll do. And what we'll do is we'll bolt across, we'll bring the wood across here, find out where the hole is, and we'll put an actual physical nut and bolt that together there. Texture screw this to there. That's going to be fine. So that the weight will be will be on the shelf, supported by this leg, sitting on this wood that is sitting on this shelf, which is then now the weight is transferring down. So everything touches all the way down. It won't be hanging, it'll just be pushing its weight down. Woo, that's going to be easy. So we're going to have to select our tech screws very carefully, because we don't want them to go through the back and start pushing that board away, haven't we? So I reckon that this is the perfect tech screw that we need. Lots of them. And do you remember where we got them from? They only came in the other day, didn't they? We had a whole bucket full of the damn things. So let's crack on. Let's use these perfectly good tech screws. So that ended up being quick and easy. Woohoo! Yeah, so we'll do that now then. There's a sort of a fault coming through the wood here, so I don't really want to put one in there. I've got one here, I've got one there. Once I fix this on in and through there, the wall isn't going to move, the wood isn't going to move, the weight is carrying down, is coming down, so because the weight we want in it, we're hanging it on it, aren't we? We're hanging on it, and it's good and rigid. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that. So we've got a slight imperfection. We're not going to cut anything out of this piece. We know it's good strong wood. We're going to put this on the inside, I think. Yeah, we'll put this on the inside, and it's coming on nicely. So I'm quite happy with that for now. Quite happy with that. This one's a little bit twisted, but it doesn't matter. The good thing about wood is it will settle into its place. Yeah. Let's put the weight on and fix it all together. The wood tends to find its own place, you know, and settles in. Slight twist in the plank, but that's no big deal. Let's get this cupboard on, see what it looks like. So, moment of truth. Let's see what it's going to look like. I haven't fixed that shelf down yet because I'm going to fix it through the cupboard itself. So anyway, let's see what that is going to look like. Oh, hey, that's all right. We have got a dead man's. It'll probably end up being a dead man's corner there. Yeah, it's probably going to be a dead man's corner over there. That last cupboard. Hey, so if that's moved over, let's get the other cupboard up here. Let's see how it measures up. Let's see how it measures up. Put you there. Get this cupboard. This cupboard now. Here we go. And then we'll measure a bit more. How are we going to get this up? Come on. Right. Up the daisy. Up the daisy. Right. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Woohoo! It's coming back now. That's going to be a bit of tapping, a bit of fixing, a bit of bolting. That's going to be a-okay. Oh, let's go see if we've got 6 foot on the end. I think. Are we going to have to cut it? Oh, I think we are. Let's get the measurer out, see how we've done. So, let's have a look. We're looking for 6 foot, aren't we? I know that's that side of the wood. But let's come along. 5 foot. 6 foot. Oh, where's it going to go? 6 foot. Where is 6 foot is there? Let's go up a bit more. Let's measure that a bit higher. Let's go up there. Try again. Right, try again. Connect it there. 6 foot. No. It's not going to make it. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 inches out. Really, aren't we? 4 inches out. Have we got 4 inches to spare here? I think we have, haven't we? Oh yeah, 5, 6 inches there. Yep, that's got to come out. That's got to go out now then. So the next thing is let's measure across. Let's cut that away and bolt that from up there. It's going to fit. It's going to fit, but it's only just going to fit. But I mean, that's all it needs to do, innit? So let's crack on a bit more. So that's as far as we're going to get today. There's still lots of tidying to do. But anyway, I'm going in for my tea. I don't think I'll come out again. So yeah, it's looking good. That's as far as we're going to get today. Cut that off. Figure out this angle here. Do it all in one good shot all the way. And then fix it all together. It's coming. We're nearly there. We are 6 foot away from success. Yeah, and that 6 foot is waiting in the corner. We are 6 foot away from success. Whoo! Right. Yeah. That's going to be okay. That's going to be just fine.